What would you even call like a food video like that? Like it's like a recipe video, but it's not even like.
Yeah, but they're not really teaching you how to do it because we were guessing on what things were.
It's not like
They're
a
not
mukbang
showing-
either, because it's like when they eat a bunch of food.
It's like a tasty video where it's like, you ever seen those? Those like teach you how to do things. They like give you recipes and like walk you through.
The brand is called Tasty.
Yeah, they were big on Facebook for like fucking. They still are big, but
Okay.
it's like a camera over your hands thing.
Yeah, and
you're
there's
just
almost
watching.
no audio unless it's like a calming track or something over the thing.
Yeah.
Or you'll hear like the kitchen noises. But they were making this like garlic knot loaf bread thing with cream cheese in the middle. But how much sugar or salt they put in this thing looked.
Dude, I'm starting to think it's salt, bro.
It had to be salt, but
that's so much salt.
that is it had to be, I don't know.
That was
a pound.
That was 5 cups of salt. 5-6 cups of salt.
What does a cup weigh? I mean, that equals
Of
out to be like a
salt.
pound or something, right?
Something like that, probably. I don't know.
Did you answer back with salt?
No.
I said, how much does a
everything
cup weigh?
weighs
You said
different.
of salt?
Everything weighs different per,
Oh, word, that's right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because
a cup of flour weighs
Yeah.
less or more than a.
I can't remember who
cup
I was
of-
having this debate with, but somebody was telling me you can't like really measure fluid ounces very well on a scale.
Yeah, well,
Because
because
it's like a
of density
dimension,
and stuff. Yeah.
So how would you like?
Well, because if you
Oh,
found
I was
out
having
how
this
much,
conversation with you because I was like, how do I do the calories on a shot of like Fireball whiskey? And you're like, how much does it say it is? And then you're like, but that says fluid ounces. You can't do that on that scale. And I was like, but it
that's
says
because-
ounces.
That's because you were like, I can't remember what the discrepancy there was, but fluid ounces and ounces are different because if you weigh out ounces, that's a weight. Fluid ounces is the volume it takes up. So it's like a fluid ounce of liquor is
Yeah.
not going to weigh an ounce.
I hate to say this and be this guy, but like, I mean, we have some idiots out there drinking. If I drink, I'm one of them idiots. I'm not saying I'm drinking a lot, but like, if I'm trying to measure it for calories, clearly that I'm not drinking a lot. If it's for calories, it's got to be easier to figure out than this.
No, it should be.
I don't need
Which
to
is
call
weird.
a chemist and be like, "Hey, man, you got a sec?"
Well, it's also wild because, like, everything has nutrition facts on it.
Yeah.
None of those have that. None
Yeah.
of them say calories.
Oh, but you can Google it.
You can look them up. But
Yeah.
even some of those, I don't think you could Google and be like, how many calories is in
Or in a bottle.
Blue
Yeah.
Spot? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
'cause they're
what
a little-
the fuck is that?
Do they even have to address the nutrition? What is that? The FDA? Food
Debate Association?
Yeah, they debate about it.
Yeah.
They don't even know. They're like, should we?
They
I
haven't
don't
figured
know.
those out yet.
They haven't
They're
even.
still debating.
Dude, yeah, they're like, until we figure this out, dude.
Nobody's
you're good.
getting it.
You're solid.
No, is it FDA?
No, it's FDA.
approved. Yeah, okay.
Because that's
Food.
we just tried this. We just
Hold
tried
on.
this. Isn't
Let's
it
do
Food
it again.
Department of
Food,
not
some
America?
agriculture.
You're so close. I hate it,
Food.
but you're so close. Let's see.
Food dot.
What does FDA stand for? Well, it said FTA.
Nope, that ain't it.
Food and Drug Administration.
Oh, then that's
That is it.
I guess so.
But
What's the liquor then? I guess it would be alcohol, tobacco, firearms, huh? ATF.
No, that's like if you're catching somebody that's fucking with too much of one of those. Can you
So
fuck
I
with too much
guess-
alcohol? Can you get caught with too
For
much
sure.
alcohol?
Yeah, if you make your own alcohol and sell it,
Okay, yeah, so that would be
that's
ATF.
ATF. Yeah.
FDA would be like approving like how that's made or like how that's sold or like I could be really fucking this up, but yeah. But
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, so that's weird that they don't have to do that. That they don't have to show any nutrition facts or anything on liquor like that.
dude, you know what also is weird? I was just helping a lady like a few days ago with a crock pot, and she was like, "Cause I'm gonna test you, cause you're a chef," which I don't. I
Is
wouldn't.
this what you had to tell me about the video? Is this what hit you during the video?
Oh no, but I will tell you that. Remind me
Don't
right after
forget.
this. Not that this would be common knowledge, but I would assume it was. And I've asked many people, and nobody has the right answer because I googled it and found out. But do you know the two settings temperature-wise for a crock pot? I mean, it's high and low, but do you know what the measurements are for it, like temperature?
I would guess.
And you're probably going to be way closer than we were.
I would guess low is probably 200 degrees.
Why does everybody say that? And that's it. But why 200?
Because it's right under boiling point.
What is boiling? 220?
212.
212. Okay. Now, what is your other guess for high?
Oh, for high, probably like 275, 260-ish.
Wow, you couldn't be closer than anyone else.
Well,
Everyone else, and me included, because I was having this debate with this lady, and then I started asking around. My low was 200. That's what I thought. Everybody spot on with the 200.
Yeah.
The high, everybody was going like 4 plus.
Really?
I was getting 425, 450, and I'm like, 450 on a crock pot high? Because the settings are typically like low, and you'll go like 6 to 8 hours or longer.
Yeah.
And then high, it's like short, like 4 hours or lower. The setting is actually 300.
Okay. Yeah,
so
on the high.
If you cannot directly do the temperature, if it's high button or low button, that's what it is.
The reason why
that's important information if you're cooking, but not really. Who fucking cares?
I mean, I think the reason why it's so low is because it's still over a long period of time.
Yeah,
right? You're still over in 4 hours, but if you go higher than that, you're gonna start losing a lot of the liquid that you put in there,
the moisture in it.
Right. Yeah. So you'll dry the meat out a lot more, and if you start with 2 quarts of liquid like beef stock or something, you're gonna end up with like a quarter of that when you're done, just because it cooks off so much of that temp. Once you hit that like 300 range ish, then you start actually cooking off liquid instead of just retaining it. That's what that like simmer feature is so nice on those, because they can stay at that temperature with containing the liquid in it. So
I thought that was, but the reason I even bring that up is like, she asked me, and I was like, that's fine. I got a razor. We'll cut the box open and we'll look into it, because it has to be in the manual. Yeah. Because if it's not in the manual, I feel like you can sue them, right?
No, as long as they say contents hot. Like, as long as they say warning hot.
Okay, but why would you assume I think they can sue them? For undercooking their food.
I mean,
like if
4 hours?
Yeah, but what if they do low for like an hour and they're like, yeah, that's solid. Is that now on them?
I don't think they go for just an hour.
Yeah, but what if the lady's like, fuck this shit, unplugs it and just eats?
That's on her, dude. That's some dumb shit. Yeah. Don't be doing that, people.
Well, it doesn't say anything in the manual as far as temperature.
So you had to Google that shit.
I had to.
Really?
Yeah, I was having this debate with a lady, and she was on my side, so not much of a debate. I was like,
debating with myself.
We're like, wait till somebody walks by.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Yeah, swear to God.
I'm gonna throw this book right at him.
Yeah,
dog.
Dude.
No, that's crazy.
But you asked me like about the video, what I had to say. So that video is, to me, horror genre has a horror, not horror. Like it's horror-ish than that. Horror. But they have a genre of, like, if you've seen The Office, like the video I'm talking about. But they make videos where it's like a bunch of really creepy images that are like 2 seconds long on the screen, or little clips 2 seconds long on the screen, and it'll be like weird music that like elevates in frequency and it goes up and down and low and high, and like the sound sounds like it goes wide, and then it goes high and low, and then it goes like, oh, it just sounds like it's moving all over the place. It's meant to like creep you out.
Okay.
That, what we just watched, is like the cooking version of that, but on the happy side of it. It's like videos you'll watch. Like, what I was asking is like, why are we watching this, and why is it so intriguing? Because we could have sat and watched probably 12 hours of that and just been like,
the fuck is that? Like,
that's what you and fucking Anthony do, watching the boats, them fishing and shit and hunting. Like, why is that intriguing to us? Versus like, why do people fucking watch video games all damn day long? Not playing video games, but watching somebody play. Mm-hmm. Is it because we're intrigued by somebody doing it efficiently? We're intrigued to the action. What is it?
I think it's the action.
But like nothing like actionist.
Just add some more consonants, my guy.
Nothing of that is happening when we're watching. Like, they literally were pouring salt and garlic or sugar in this fucking bowl. We still don't know. But it was a lot of whatever it was. And either those are super sweet garlic buns.
Because I'm telling you, dude, 5 cups of sugar in that motherfucker would have ruined it. But 5 cups of salt also would have been like,
dude, is it?
Go to the hospital.
Is it?
Nope.
Is it risky to mix savory and sweet. Like, could you ever mix garlic and sugar on a dish and it makes sense? It would have to be on two individual things that you add together, not as the ingredient,
some
right?
of this, like sometimes like sauces and shit like that, you're gonna have garlic and sugar, but like
together.
Oh yeah, I mean not like you're not making.
I guess like a Thai chili,
something
would be
like that. Like, but you're not, or like.
I mean, I know about that Thai chili sauce, dog.
Yeah, wouldn't know about that.
Shout out
shit.
G Hughes. I'm gonna do a roll of shout outs real quick. Shout out G Hughes with your sweet chili sauce.
About
Unfortunately,
fucking bottles.
I seriously bought 21 bottles from New York.
I swear it was 35 when I counted.
It was actually 21, and I didn't know they came in pallets of like 8 like that. I would have bought like 24 and just evened it out, but I didn't know. But I was doing it so I could get free shipping, which was only like the cost of a single bottle. And I was like, I'm not about to pay for a bottle and not get that bottle. So I'm going to get 21 bottles. But shout out to you. But my issue with you, my guy, what's going on in the South? I feel like, G. Hughes, you're a Southern name. Why you don't sell sweet chili sauce in the South?
I feel like Southern people aren't huge into like...
Yeah, maybe I'm on an island alone, but I'm buying all your sauce down here, dog.
Dude,
just send it to the Walmart nearest to me. I am like hurting down here, dude. I have to order from New York.
Do they have like a barbecue sauce, just like a OG barbecue?
They have everything. Sauce? Every sauce you can fucking. They just came out with.
They got a ranch, G Hughes Ranch.
Yep, dude. They have literally too much sauce. They have too much sauce. Dude. They have all the salad sauces, like the vinaigrettes and all that. Yeah. They have marinade sauces. All these things are sugar free, or I do believe I just saw he might have came out with a keto line too. Cool. But I'm not for certain on that.
G Hughes out here getting
healthy, bro, and not gonna lie, boy, a little thick for you to have sugar free sauce.
I mean,
what are you doing?
Imagine if it wasn't sugar free though.
Oh wow, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He looks like he wakes up and takes a shot, like a health shot.
Honey
like he's
mustard.
like a shot a day, keeps the dog away.
He's like, now I want to make my sugar free sauces.
Yeah, it's like the doctor. The doctor's like, "What have you been drinking?" And he's like, "My sauce. You want to try something?" He's like, "That's all you have been drinking?" He's like, "It's good sauce. Have you tried it?"
What do you pee?
He just keeps pushing it on the doctor.
Said, what do you pee?
It just comes out like
honey mustard.
No, boy.
Dude, fucking.
Also, shout out Anna Bar finally came through. Unfortunately, they're trying to figure out like the fix to this, but these are my favorite bars, the white chocolate cookies and cream bar, but it's like coated in white chocolate. So if you're not home when they get them delivered, they sit outside and they melt all to one side of the package. Last night, I opened up the first bar. It's me and Ginger. That might be why she's licking the ground. Because I opened the bar and I couldn't get the seam open and it goes boom and it flies in the air and I was able to catch it.
That might be why she's licking.
But like little pieces of white chocolate went everywhere.
Ah.
Yeah, so that might be what she's licking the ground. She licks the ground, but that's like kind of normal to her.
Yeah, she's always that close. So she's.
But shout out to Anna Bar. They got a Fruity Pebble coming out like as soon as this. Well, this comes out Monday, so it'll be like this Friday coming up. And also shout out Flow and Roll T-shirts. It's like a jiu-jitsu company, but they go in like vendor events and or sponsor companies and like promotions and stuff. And shout out my boy in Flow and Roll because I ordered a shirt and it was just like a factory defect. It wasn't anything wrong with the actual product because I've bought many shirts. Like I probably have like 20 of their shirts and they hold together for years. I've had like one of their red shirts for like 3 years, legit. Like it was one of the first competitions I went to, like, and I reffed, but it had a hole in the shoulder, and I just Instagrammed them. I was like, "Yo, this shoulder thing came apart. Like, I'm gonna have to turn this into a tank top or something, or I'd be like Larry the Cable Guy out there just fucking collecting necks, you know." And he's like, "Just send me your address." He like, not sweating it, bro. Just was just like,
no question.
Holler at your boy, I'll send you it. And I was like, thank you so much, my guy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so I appreciate those companies and everything you guys do. I appreciate you a lot. Not sponsors. Hopefully, one day we can maybe do some business with these people, but I'm big fans of all those companies. Definitely makes it easier to be on a diet and look fashionable when I'm doing jiu-jitsu. So, I mean... Dude, it's got to be so cool to be a company. Like, we're a podcast, but I wouldn't necessarily call us a company or anything like that. But like these types of companies, you don't know how you're affecting people or how you touch them. Like G Hughes has no idea. Like,
yeah, you bought 21 fucking bottles just for yourself.
Yeah, I mean you're allowed to take a sample.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I was just saying like.
I was just saying like,
you as a human.
You sound kind of harsh.
But no. Just spicy. You as one person being like.
I offered you the bottle.
He probably saw that order and was like, "Oh, this is going to like some store down there."
Dude, I'm gonna go off on a limb. 21 probably not even a number they dash at. Like they're probably just like that seems about right.
Well, apparently not.
I mean, who's ordering a bottle? You see how quick I go through that?
I'm aware, but
a bottle's like also, a few dishes, bro.
But also, they're not obviously not selling them too hot down here.
Now that flavor. Now they're selling out of fucking regular barbecue sauce. Like I don't know if the sweet chili is just selling so well because the section is still on the actual shelf.
So they're getting more, huh?
I don't know. I never see it unless a motherfucker around here is scooping them up early in the mornings. But
early bird gets the worm, baby.
I'm gonna fuck that worm up, dude. Whoa. Okay. Fuck that bag up.
Yo.
You restored your headlights, bro.
I did. I literally just got done. Before we talk about restoring headlights,
by the way, did you do the taillights?
No.
The taillights look fucking brand new.
Yeah, I have not touched the taillights.
Like, thanks for the compliment, but totally unrelated.
I'm gonna show you this.
Oh no. Is this something you looked at last night?
No.
Do I want to see this?
Guess what that's the cover for?
Dude, I love the title, bro.
Now, if you guys do not know, if you haven't watched last week's episode, 88. Well, I'm allowed. He said I could talk about it. That's why I wanted to text him before we started. If you guys don't know, last week we had my homie Smiley on from high school. And
now clear this debate up because I've had this debate. Is it Mikey?
Smiley.
Yeah, but like how do you say his first name? Is it
Mike? I call him Mikey.
Mikey.
If you're going to call him his first name, it's Mikey.
Okay, because I've called him Mike and I felt out of place, but nobody was correcting me.
Don't be doing that shit.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. No, so if you guys don't know,
will we be able to post this?
Not right now.
Okay.
Probably, but he said I was clear to talk about it, so that's cool.
Hell yeah,
but
man.
So he's a big music guy. If you guys don't follow his page,
musician.
He's a big music guy. But he's been doing a lot of like Instagram shit and like posting videos of him and his sister.
He just started his reels. And we need to be down his fucking neck about this YouTube.
He said he's starting one when he gets to Virginia, and he gets to Virginia tonight. So
okay, by the time you hear this, he's been in Virginia, so you better hit his fucking channel and be like, "What the fuck's up, boy?"
So he just sent me the first draft of the cover of hopefully gonna be an album that he's working on.
You know what it kind of gives me the feel of? Like just how simple and plain and like right there it is. It almost gives me the simple of damn.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it's not a word on the cover like that, but it's like, it's him, you know?
So, and he showed us some of the music after we got done. Fire. So, super exciting. And he said the name is still he's kind of debating it. But,
dude, that name?
88,
bro,
I love
name
it.
is fire.
And you know why? This is what he
told me. I wouldn't even debate the name,
This is what he told me. He said it's called 88 because he wrote half the songs in his car. He's got a 1988 Corolla or Camry or whatever it is. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, bro, so fire. I love that.
I told him, and I was talking to him about this before you just showed me that, like, a few days ago. I was like, dude, if you come out with an album, like, when you do and you drop it, you need it just picture of that car.
Oh, I know.
That needs to be the album cover.
Sitting on
you know what it needs? It needs that to be the front and then the back to be the car and then the track list.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be sick.
That'd be so fucking sick.
I wish he would do like cassettes too, bro.
Oh,
a cassette of that would be fucking mean.
Yeah, make the cassette like autographed on the inside, like on the paper.
On the paper.
So it'll be like a collector's item.
Yeah, or like make the
and make it like
the front
make like 100 of them. So it's like hard to get.
Make the front like a card of that picture.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's just removable.
Yeah.
And then that other paper has the rest of it on. Yeah, that'd be sick. But yeah, so that's fucking sweet, dude. I'm so excited for that.
Dude, and he's super talented. And the weird part about it is, like, talking to him, you would not assume he has a good voice. Even him singing,
he doesn't. Voice sounds shit.
Not gonna lie, even and now this sounds like we're going bad on him real quick. We just took a turn. They're like, hey, that's our boy, and he's coming out with music.
That's our boy.
But let's talk about the main problem.
The voice stuff.
No. Honestly, like your voice, part of your allure and part of your like my attraction to your songs is the way your voice sounds.
Yeah.
I don't like that everybody and their mom's got to sound like Halsey or just crystal clear.
Well,
you know?
The thing with him is he comes across deep, you know, but then you play some of the music and it's like, bro can hit the notes, dude.
Yeah.
He can get up there.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
but
it's
also
like,
deep on another level.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like on that whole other level, you're like, wow, not only is he baritone sometimes, but he's also deep.
Yeah. Yeah.
He should come out with shirts, baritone and deep.
Baritone.
They're like, but both deep.
Yeah, fucking. So that's super sick.
Yeah, dude.
But
now has he like flirted with a date?
I don't think so. I don't think that's.
I mean, he told us, but I don't know if that's what he's sticking to.
No, I don't know about all that. I don't know if he's trying. I think he's trying to get back there so he can get up to his equipment and try and work some other things out before he tries to do any of that. But yeah. But besides that, that's the news I wanted to break to you. But yes, I did restore fucking headlights today.
Yeah,
so that was cool.
The fucking headlights actually look dope. I was fucking with you when I said I don't see it.
Yeah. I was pretty skeptical about the product because I was like,
me too. Because you know how many products of those come out?
I know, like the headlight restoration or spray on shit that's supposed to clear them.
I mean, you sand it down, right?
And then you spray it. You hit it with a pad with their like cleaning shit that like basically dries as you go, so it sands down. But it's like a Brillo pad, like a real rough pad, so it is sanding.
And then you clear coat it. Because it's filling up the holes. Yeah.
Basically. So, but the product, I looked at like some reviews on it, and most of them were pretty good. And then there's always some that are like, oh, it didn't really do enough. But after I did the first coat of it, I was like, damn. I was like, that. I was like, hey, we're not fucking around.
Yeah, dude, I definitely pulled in and I was like, damn, man, he hit his back tail lights. I was like, them things fucking beaming, bro.
Yeah, dude, they look good, don't they?
Yeah.
Never touched those. Came like that.
I wonder if he replaced them before he sold it or...
I don't know, though, because, like, you think about what goes first in a car, it's always headlights.
Yeah.
Headlights always get an R.
Which is weird. Why is that?
I think just because they're a lot hotter when they're on. You know?
Yeah. You know, it'd be sick in that, which I don't know if they make them in that. I assume they make them in all cars now, but like the aftermarket glass headlights, because they're crystal clear always. They'll never fade if you get the right ones.
Yeah.
Like the 88 Mustang GT me and my dad built, we were going to get glass headlights. Ultimately, we didn't. We just got junkyard lights.
Yeah.
But glass headlights on a Mustang of the ones that we're building are fucking... They're crazy because they'll come in multiple colors if you want. Like, you want them smoked, they'll come smoked. Or if you want them crystal clear, they come crystal clear.
Yeah.
But you can get them in tints, all kinds of stuff. Like, some of them aren't going to be legal. Like, you can't get them too dark.
Dark as fuck, yeah.
Yeah. But then I also wonder the legality of, like, how people are able to have different color headlights.
Like you'll yellow versus white
or
versus...
purple. It's like super light purple or super light blue.
So,
like Lexuses, I think, have blue, and Mercedes have blue.
So it's apparently you're not allowed to have colors on your car that are red or like the cop blue. You know what I'm saying? At all. So it doesn't matter whether it's underglow or the tail lights or whatever the lights are wrapped in the wheels. You're not allowed to have those cars on the or that color on the road at all. That's like a law. I don't know how much they actually enforce it. But, and then you're not supposed to, from what I understand, is you're not supposed to have any colored light moving forward. So, like, your taillights can be a different color, but your headlights are supposed to be white or that yellow color.
Are you allowed to have an underglow under the hood, like under the grill? Or is that considered forward?
I would think that would be considered forward, but I don't know. It's
like
I'm sure there's lots of...
The fucking lifted truck that drives by all the time with the lights and the wheels and below.
Yeah.
I think he has lights in the front.
Like,
then you also have fucking people that have
the bar,
intercom.
But if they're...
On the outside of the car. So is that legal? I don't know that that's legal.
But I think it's the color is the main deal. It's like if you got like a bull bar or something that has a light bar in front of it, and it's a white
because you can
light,
clearly turn that on and
turn that off. You know, but
and you could say that's for like hunting and going through woods at night and shit. I don't know. There's definitely some innovative things they're doing. I think, dude, the light market has just blown the fuck up. Like, they're hitting so many different things. Wheels and trucks now. Fucking OnlyFans. Fucking, they're hitting everything. They're the rooms and just like gamer studios.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, yeah. Talking about like cam girls and stuff. They'll like wrap their room just like gamers do.
Oh, yeah.
Like AJ has his game room and he has some of his wrapped.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, lights are hitting. Maybe they've always been like that, but like, and we're just now seeing it in different ways.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's got to be a boom in the light market.
Yeah.
I got my finger on the pulse, dude. Bro. I got my finger right on the pulse of the light market. And guess what? It's thumping. Beating, it's booming, bro.
Yeah, dude, the whole fucking lights and the wheel well thing.
Why does it feel like we haven't talked in a while?
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
We just talked like right before this. Yesterday, the day before that. Yeah, it feels like I haven't said any of this shit to you.
I don't know. Well, we haven't. This stuff we're talking about, we haven't talked about.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's like new material,
It's just, yeah, but it's like, I see you all the time. How is that possible? Like, how come somebody you can never have anything to say, and you're like, man, I don't even know how to fucking talk to this person. Like, but they'll be like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, well, I've said my one answer I know for this person, and that's all I got for the. All I got. You're like, fine, and you never respond to whatever they say.
And then they say, yeah.
But then there's some people, like I was just rolling with my buddy Mike Pelletier, who I started jiu-jitsu with, and I was like, dude, there's people you just like. It's like life is going forward, right? And like you're going at a speed, and then they'll stop and dip off on an exit, right? But then they'll come right back to your speed, and y'all are just like nothing happened, nothing was missed. But then there's some people that like when y'all come back together, you're like, oh no, we're in different levels. Like, not like I'm better than you, but like we don't have that connection anymore. So it's like that's weird. Like me and you have that connection. But I've never been able to pinpoint like what that is.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think you really know.
I think it's like there's got to be some sort of like something that attracts you to that person, like that.
Probably my face.
Well, it's not that.
What else is there?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Say it. Well, your haircut got canceled, because Ellen's no longer going to be on TV after next year. Bro.
I thought she was canceled, like, period already.
She is canceled, but she's doing one more season. She's like, that's cool, y'all are canceling me and everything, but I'm going to still do my shit.
No, that's funny, but get this, though. Damn, that's crazy.
You know what is wild, too, about getting canceled is, like, people are getting paid to get canceled nowadays.
What?
Like, the fucking dude from The Bachelor? The dude that's been the host of it since day one?
Brian
Bachelor?
Seacrest?
No. His actual name is Mark Walberg, but it's not the guy you think it is. But
that's some funny shit.
Dude, look it up. Look it up while I'm talking.
Mark
Look it up while I tell you this story.
Why can't I say this?
Mark Walberg. Look it up while I tell you this. But he got canceled. I can't even remember why. I think it was for saying some insensitive stuff that might have upset somebody. But he got paid like $50 million to walk away. His severance pay was $50 million. They were like, hey, man, you can't do the show. And he's like,
here's 50 mil.
Oh, man, that sucks. And they're like, but we're going to pay you $50 million to not do this anymore. And guess what? We could have just not paid you anything, I assume.
Talking about Chris Harrison?
Yeah, that guy. I said Mark Wahlberg, but that's fine. There's a host of a show that's Mark Wahlberg. Look that up. He was on MTV for the fucking... Did you ever see that show where...
What am I supposed to Google? Mark Wahlberg, but not that Mark Wahlberg?
No. Google Mark Wahlberg TV host, ? He hosted a TV show where they asked personal questions, and if you got the answer right, you could move on to the next thing and like win like...
This guy looks fucking...
500,000? Let me see. Doesn't he look just like the Bachelor guy? I'm pretty sure I'm dead on this.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks really similar to the Bachelor guy, isn't it?
Sure. I guess a little
But what is the show on MTV? Look at his like shows.
Mark L.
It was like...
Oh, there's no H in his name. Fucking idiot.
Wahlberg with no H?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Walberg.
Yeah, the other one is spelled with an H.
Yeah. You didn't hear it when I said it? Come on, boy.
See, this is why. Look,
this is things you're not picking up that I'm
no,
putting
this
down.
is shit that like sometimes makes me just want to like fucking murder you because it's like.
You're like, I fucking told you. Don't do that shit again.
Okay, what do you want me to do with this guy?
What is the TV show he had on
The Moment of Truth.
Yeah.
Antiques Roadshow.
Dude, The Moment of
Temptation
Truth.
Island.
Nope. You can
Russian
stop.
Roulette.
You stop.
Market Warriors. Oh my God! Look at him in the big date.
I don't need to. He looked the same.
Images.
Look, Moment of Truth. Any of our listeners, anybody that's listening to this podcast, dude, go watch that. There's this one with this blonde lady, and she basically ruins her entire relationship because they're like, did you fuck anybody while you've been married to your husband? And then she's like, yeah. Dude, they go crazy. Damn, I let one of the big ones out, but there's some real big questions.
The one
like
with
that.
the blonde lady, she was fucking the whole time.
Yeah. Dude, and I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna spoil it. You want me to spoil it?
You know what? Nobody's gonna go back and watch this shit.
Okay, you want me to spoil it?
Go ahead.
She goes like fucking. Like, say there's 25 questions. She goes like 21 deep, right?
Okay.
And on the 21st question, she's already ruined her marriage. Like, her parents have told them. Like, one of the questions was like, do you think your parents are proud of you? And she's like, yes. And the answer came back. Or no, she said no. Because she gets them right, you know? And the answer was no. The parents are not proud of her. And then she was like, are you still in love with your ex when you got married? And she said yes. And of course she was. And then he came out. Her ex came out in front of husband and everything. And she was allowed to do like this thing where he asks a question so she could skip one. And he was like, would you leave your husband now and come be with me?
She skipped that one?
And she goes, can I skip that one?
Bro, you're already nuts deep.
Dude, you're already nuts deep. Because you've already said you cheated.
Yeah,
At this point in the competition. And then she was like, so she skipped. And he's like, would you ever leave your husband for me? Same question, dude.
Yeah.
You can't do that. And she goes, yes. And the answer, of course, was yes.
Wait, but how the fuck are they making these answers if they're her answers?
That's what I thought. It's a lie detector type thing. So it's like,
oh, you're hooked to a fucking machine.
I didn't see the machine, and maybe I wasn't paying attention enough because it was an older video.
Because you could just be like, no, I don't want to.
Yeah,
even though you
just
actually
fucking lie
want to.
your way through it. But apparently you can't, and your answer has to be real.
Fucking lie. Lie for longer.
Yeah, lie for longer, dude. And, dude, it gets
Just
down
lie.
to the final question. They were like, or the final question she got
Would you suck this dick on stage? She's like,
hell yeah, dog.
she's like, no. And they were like, wrong.
Wrong answer. No, but they were like, do you think you're a good person? And she sat there for a second and she goes, after all that,
No.
I think now I'm a good person. Yes, I think I'm a good person. She was not a good person. She lost all the money.
How much money was she supposed to win?
At that point, I think she was like $100,000. But she could get up to 500.
Is that worth enough to ruin?
No.
Yeah, it would have
Hey,
to be.
guess what? She
It's
got
not.
$0.
Well,
None of it was worth it.
It's worth it, period. It doesn't matter how much money. If you're like, you know, I mean, maybe she deserves it, though, if she's that big of a fucking
if you're willing to just throw this shit to the wind.
Yeah, if you're willing to throw, you know, your life in the gutter for $100,000, then you deserve none of it, and to throw your life in the gutter. Like,
dude, it just, I couldn't believe what I'm watching, and you can't, like, even the host, what was his name?
Got something in his eye hole.
Chris?
Mark?
Was it? Oh, that is Mark, right? Yeah. Chris was the Bachelor guy. Yeah. So Mark was like, before they aired the episode, he goes, I didn't even want to do this. Like, it was a disclaimer. Like, it's him standing alone in the dark, and he's like, I just want you to know, like, I didn't even really want to do this, like, but what you're about to see, she agreed upon. Yeah. This was, like, we kept asking her, are you sure? And then right before the last question where they were asking, like, fucking and stuff, he's like, are you sure you want to answer this next question? Like, before he asked it. Or no, that was when the husband came out, or the ex came out. And she's like, yeah, I'm ready. And then he came out. And I'm like, oh my God, dude. It's definitely worth a watch. So I implore you to go watch one of
Nah,
them.
man, I probably won't watch that.
It's worth it, bro.
I don't want to watch somebody's. I don't want to watch somebody's life like just crumble. I feel like, that's like not for me, not anymore at least.
Did you hear of that old, the old talk show host? What the fuck, Ricky Lake? She had an episode. I'm pretty sure it was Ricky Lake, or was that redhead lady with the glasses from way back in the day, like with Montel and all them? But there was a guy that wanted to bring a friend on the show and was like, hey, I'm going to break it to this guy that I have a crush on him. Mm-hmm. He doesn't even know I'm gay.
Oh, yeah. And then he murders the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you brought that up to me like 3 times already, but it's fine. Have I told you that I know it?
It's insane.
3 times already.
But every time in the beginning of the story, you're like, what happens?
Yeah, well, also you explain it a different way every time, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, try to keep up.
With different stories that you haven't?
Bro.
Okay.
Piece it together, detective.
No, it's fine. No, it's cool. Yo, so, fucking got some big-ass news.
Pause that. Shout out your friend.
Huh?
Shout out your friend with the fucking shirt.
Oh,
dude.
Yeah.
That shirt is fire as fuck.
Yeah, these is, these
is nuts.
No, this is from one of the homies at work. He's in a band called Resolve. That's like a punk band, but it's like a super local Pensacola band. And
what's the difference between local and super local?
They're super local for sure. But he ran off some shirts for me of their logo.
By the way, killed the fucking shirt. I love the shirt.
Sick. I'm like really stoked about it. He's got a couple hoodies for me too that he's gonna do, but they've been having some issues with their like screen printing shit. So he was it took a minute because he was trying to get it figured out and like had to get new stuff and they're trying to get some shit worked out. But hopefully, here
this
soon
is a
now.
one-off piece.
Oh yeah, and the other one that I like too is it's just all black, but the fucking bleach work on this is.
I think the bleach work was the way to go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But yeah, so these are sweet. I'm stoked, and hopefully,
but they're not available yet, right?
Yeah, no, he just ran them off because he had the print for it and was like, he kind of practiced on some other shit, but I was like, yo, dude, just throw some shit on a shirt. Like I don't care, like I'll wear it. And so I bought him like a couple shirts and a couple hoodies just to like throw some shit on. But they're thinking about doing this logo whenever they start doing live shows again because they haven't performed live in a year and a half.
Yeah,
So, but whenever they do start doing some house shows and stuff again, and to hopefully have some of this stuff done, which will be cool. But yeah, I'm stoked about this, dude. Came out fire. So, yeah, shout out Dutch. Yeah, that band is called Resolve too. So if you guys want to check them out, they're on Instagram. I think they're at Resolve Punks, but yeah, really, really good dudes, really cool people.
Sick
for
merch
sure.
too. But your big news.
Oh, I was gonna bring up the sponsor.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so we got word. Well, Cody gave word.
We got word. We are the sponsor.
Yeah, we are the sponsor.
Okay.
No, well, I'm just saying we got word that we have the opportunity to sponsor Brock Weaver in Jorge Masvidal's bare knuckle fighting.
It's like bare knuckle
Federation.
MMA.
Bare knuckle MMA.
So it's not just bare knuckle boxing like everybody else.
Yeah.
It's bare knuckle fighting championship. So,
which is
June 18th.
June 18th. That's in Biloxi, right?
Biloxi Community Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a big card. Jason Knight versus Charles Bennett, which is like Crazy Horse is what they call him, or I guess now he goes back and forth between nicknames, but his nickname now is like Felony. Mm-hmm. But you probably know him from like Pride and like all sorts of fighting promotions. And Jason Knight from like Hillbilly Diaz or Hick Diaz is what they call him.
Yeah, Hick Diaz.
He like fought in the UFC if you keep up with the UFC. So did Brock. And Brock's like trying to earn his way back. And I definitely believe he's on his path to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
I think this
and
is
to be on a groundbreaking card like this.
The first ever. This is their first ever fight.
I don't know of another American-based bare knuckle MMA.
Yeah, I don't know
anything.
I haven't. Yeah, because it's all been bare knuckle boxing, if anything.
Yeah, I've never seen anything allow strikes to the ground, or on the ground, or even to go to the ground. Period.
Yeah, Gnarly.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Now, they are allowed to wrap their wrists just so they don't break their wrists easy.
Are they going to do any bandage across here or any
No,
wrap
what
here?
they do is like they wrap, and then I think they are able to wrap a thumb.
Okay.
Just so you don't snap
Bust
your
the thumb.
fucking thumb.
Yeah.
But your knuckles are bare. Literally bare.
Yeah. Because I've seen some of them that are
Yeah,
bare
some
knuckle,
bare
but
knuckle,
they're
yeah.
like just a gauze.
But I don't
or
know.
whatever, a tape.
Maybe that's a way that they have to do to legalize it.
Legally, yeah.
But it's in
honestly Mississippi though.
It's in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
If anywhere is going to do it with actual bare knuckles, it's going to be Mississippi. So that's a card you don't want to miss out on.
Yeah, I mean,
That
definitely
is-
tune into that. That's going to be bktv.app, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was about to look at, just to give some info.
But yeah, I mean, you're talking Brock has been training with the likes of fucking Dustin Poirier.
Bro.
He's fighting at ATT, so it's like he's getting in such good work. He's got a great strength and conditioning workout. I watch it all the time. Like, he is not taking anybody light. Like, he's putting in the work to get back. Like,
Yeah.
even if he doesn't go to the fucking UFC, wherever he goes, dude, he's putting in work. Like, he's laying the foundation for a long career. It's not just he's trying to get these quick fights and quick wins. He's like, he doesn't care who he fights. Like, he just had an opponent change.
Yeah.
And it's a new weight class. So it's
Yeah, he's
he's working on himself to be a better martial artist. So whoever's in front of him doesn't matter. It's how good he can perform, not his opponent, you know?
Yeah, so it's bktvapp.com.
App.
Yeah, bktvapp.com. And that's June 18th. And this is the first event that
their first pay-per-view
that Gamebred's put on.
I don't know the price because I haven't seen that anywhere.
I haven't either. But
so I don't know if it's free with the app or if it's like a pay with the app or what. But it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be so cool.
The card is gonna be crazy.
Project AMF is like his big sponsor for this event, and really good dudes there. Colby runs the place. I do believe they're locally based out of Milton, but they also sponsor Cam.
Yep.
And they did if you want to get any of their merch or anything like that, Brock or Cam's, Project AMF does a line of both of theirs, so you can go on there. I ordered a Cam shirt. It's definitely sick. It's like a moisture wickening shirt, so it's like I can train in it. It's not just for looks. Like, it looks good. And it has his like Krispy Kreme theme on it, so it's like a spin on his nickname.
You posted on the page, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
But shout out to Kobe. I just wanted you guys to know, like, good people there. Definitely will work with you if you have any problems with like it arriving on time or like a size or something. Like, just overall great dudes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, definitely a really good local spot to work with or order from.
And we're real excited about this Brock fight. So
yeah, if you can't tell, we're fucking stoked.
I mean, so excited. And I talked to him about possibly coming on, and he's coming to train at Remedy sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to try to work out where he can come on while he's here. So hopefully we'll be able to get that done, and the listeners will be able to hear him.
Yeah, and from what I understand, we're posted on the banner, huh?
Yeah, we'll be on the banner. We're not on the shorts.
Yeah, I mean,
but
still.
Yeah.
So if you're watching the fight, and
you're going to see your boy's logo.
Some people suck Where is it at?
You're going to see it somewhere. Yeah.
Damn, we don't even have our own logo in here.
I mean, if you're watching this, it's actually right here. So if you're watching this on YouTube, like right where my finger is, it's right here in this little corner.
Isn't it on the other side
of the screen? No, because what we're looking at is how they would see it.
So it would be on the left side.
It's always to the bottom right.
Oh, really?
Yep. You can look it up right now, boy. You think I'm lying? If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm crying. I'm not. That's not our video, bro. No, you're talking about the page. On our actual video, when you look and watch the actual video, like this, see the video on the screen? Our bottom right will have our logo imprinted on the screen always.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought you were talking about, I was like, YouTube ain't set up like that. It's always on the left side.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, either.
You know
you're
what?
Gonna see our
They're
logo.
Down there.
It's somewhere.
So that's what we're saying. If you do catch this fight
Yeah.
Which you should.
Dude, screenshot it and fucking post it, and we'll post it on our page.
You won't do it.
Yeah.
Which is fucking, look out for the Some People Suck logo behind the homie in the ring. It's going to be fucking sweet.
Dude, I cannot.
So excited.
Well, ring, we don't know. I don't know what it's going to be in.
I don't know if
Look, I don't know if it's in a cage.
Okay, yeah.
In a ring. And I've been seeing some no boundary MMA events. Like they're just on a platform.
Yeah.
Like how jiu-jitsu events are on a raised platform. There's no boundary.
Yeah.
They just pay attention to the color and they don't get outside a certain color.
I'm sure it's going to be some kind of...
I assume it has to be a cage.
Yeah.
It has to be a cage.
Yeah.
Because it's MMA and that's basically what MMA is based out of is cages.
But see, that's what... Looking at it now, it says Game Bred Fighting Championship.
Yeah, but that didn't say anything about what I just said.
I know, but I thought you were saying that it was Game Bred, like, mixed martial arts. It just says fighting. It doesn't say anything about martial arts.
I didn't say martial arts. I said bare knuckle MMA. But on the banner in the middle, right there, it says bare knuckle MMA. So I assume they're going to have maybe different bouts. But that one that Brock's in is a bare knuckle MMA bout.
Let's see what it says on here.
So it'll be real interesting how that plays out. But also, dude, like we were talking about UFC 263, which is this weekend, which I guess when you're listening to this, it just passed. We do a pretty shitty job about
we don't really think
beforehand, but they're doing the press conference right now. It's literally live as we're watching it. And we were talking about, I think the second episode of Embedded, Israel and Marvin, like, catch up, like, face-to-face, and they're like, yo, hey, we got to run it back, and, like, all this shit, and,
he's like, where's your belt? And
he's like, I'll take your belt, and he's like, yeah, you won't take my belt, and then he walks away, and then he goes, later, my friend. Marvin said that to Izzy, and then Izzy was like turned around. Kind of weird that he didn't, like, say it to him. He said it to himself, kind of.
I think he was making
I'm not your friend.
I think he was, like, making a joke to the cameras. Like, I think that's what it was. He's like, my friend. It
just came off a little weird. Like, made me feel weird about him. My tum-tum.
Did you see the water champ bit?
No, who?
Izzy.
Like, he's aware of Tom?
Bro, they're homies.
Tom and Izzy?
Are you fucking dumb? Yes, dude.
I'm dumb, yes.
Holy fuck, bro. Yeah, they're like homies.
No.
I shit you not. Look,
let me get down. Shit me not.
Let me get deep on the ground.
But we're gonna
find some old
let's wrap this card.
What?
I said let's wrap this card, like get picks and stuff.
Okay. Let me show you this shit first.
I mean, just take all day, please.
All right, we'll keep talking then, you fuck.
Well, for this main card, dude, you got Nate versus Leon Edwards. I mean, that alone is just such a fucking crazy... Oh, shit, dude. Oh, my bad, bro. You just missed that. Watch. Oh, you can't go backwards on live? Fuck.
That's fucked.
But Davidson Figueroa was coming out, and Dana White put his hand out like this, like to shake his hand, and Davidson went like this. But he was doing it at Brandon across the way. Yikes. I thought he was doing it at Dana. I was like, oh, fuck.
Big yikes.
Yeah, dude. Damn. But yeah, for the Nate and the Leon fight, I don't know, dude. Like, I go back and forth in my head. Like, honestly, Leon's got the pressure that he could get Nate out of there. Because, like, if you really watch, Jorge didn't even put him under a ton of pressure the entire fight. He had moments where he was, like, really rushing him.
Yeah.
And he was fucking Nate up. But Nate has that, like, if you don't get me out right away, I'm going to hold.
That's them hanging out together before the Yoel fight. He's like, Israel's like, Yoel, you ain't shit. And Tom's like, yeah, Yoel, you ain't shit. Like, they're like, oh, dude, it's fucking. They like, comment on each other's shit all the time. But at the end of one of the Embedded series, Israel, like, chugs a bottle of water. And he goes, I'm the real water champ. And drops the bottle. And I was like.
Oh, no, he's talking trash. You can't talk trash to the champ. He's got a proven record.
No, bro. I mean,
like, Izzy, you an amateur, bro.
Oh,
dude. Bottle of water? Who are you?
Dude. And it wasn't even a gallon. It was like
a bottle. Like,
you know?
Who doesn't down a bottle of water?
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I walk outside for 5 minutes. I can come back inside, down a bottle of water.
By the way, his chugging skills, terrible.
Yeah.
Not even close to champ level yet when it comes to the aguas. Because he's one of the you know how like a normal human, when they chug a bottle of water, they like let the air pass out so it doesn't squish the bottle.
That's what he's doing?
He is squishing the bottle to get all the water out of it. And I'm like, but what are you doing? He was done and the bottle was like flattened. I was like, what? Is this the first time drinking out of a bottle?
What are you, in 8th grade?
What? 4 years old?
You flexing in front of your girlfriend? What are you doing, dude? He goes,
but what are you doing?
Crushed it.
Oh, damn.
Dude, but
into it.
Dude, he looks like a villain for sure.
Sorry to interrupt.
But Leon versus Nate, who you got there? I think if it goes past round 2, I got Nate. But it really depends on how pieced up Nate is.
Yeah, I'm.
This is your issue.
My heart has got Nate written all over it, but I think Leon is a good bet.
Leon literally is, I think, the third best welterweight we have. Because his game is almost tailor-made exactly like Usman's and Colby's. And they're number 1 and 2, bro.
Yeah.
Like, hands down, we know they're the best, too. And Nate doesn't really fight anybody that holds pressure on him the entire time. Like, he hasn't in a long time.
It'll be interesting to see how he reacts to that. Because I'd like to see him get, like, fucking Stockton pissed. You know what I'm saying?
He just starts throwing Stockton in front of everything. He's like, can I get some Stockton chicken over here?
Yeah. Where them Stockton chicken fingers at, dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, that, So that'll be interesting to watch how he handles that. But I would love to see Nate fight. Or love to see Nate win.
Yeah.
So But I think that's a really good bet. I think second or third round, if Leon doesn't end it, or if Nate isn't cut up.
Yeah.
Because also you have the opportunity of Nate getting too cut up like he did in the Jorge fight. You know, it's like busting some
you know, whenever you're retired from fighting, you can get all that cleaned up. I didn't know that.
Removing scar tissue and stuff. Yeah.
So
it's just you can't do it in between. You can't do it.
Yeah, because then you just fucking paper thin skin, dude. It'd be crazy. But dude, and then who do you got in the co-main?
He's just texting. Oh, I love it.
You got Brandon Moreno versus Davidson Figueiredo. And it was a very close fight, but you got to think Davidson was coming off of like a 3-week turnaround. He just fought for the title to retain it. Like he had the title and retained it.
Yeah.
And then he fought Brandon Moreno like off basically 3 weeks, like because you're not really training for someone at that point. You're like you're trying to get down and waiting like everything, just get you pinpoint accuracy. But it's tough, dude. Look,
I'm gonna go Moreno in that fight. Really? I got Moreno in that fight.
If I was putting money on it, I'd say Davidson.
Yeah.
I like Moreno more.
Yeah.
Like I like him, but Davidson's scary because he puts you out, bro. Yeah. Like Mighty Mouse when we had him, or like Cejudo would be the only caveat to that, but like Mighty Mouse never put people out. He might catch you a few good times, like boom, 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 and then layer him on, but not knock out one strike.
Not that weight class, yeah. But I get what you're saying. He's very scary, for sure.
So you're all right side so far right now, and I'm all left side right now. Like at the table right now, the way they're sitting at this press conference.
I think we're kind of on the same as far as Nate goes.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Okay, and then in the main event, Marvin versus Israel. You going with a baby champ? Baby water champ?
Baby water champ.
Baby sip champ?
Sip champ.
Sip champ?
He's good. He's Capri Sun champ.
Capri Sun. Yeah, he could crush it. Or a huggy?
Sure.
A little hug?
Done.
Yeah.
Done. Yeah. Yeah. I got Izzy in that fight for sure. I don't know, dude. I'm not a huge fan of Marvin Vettori as a person, first off.
Dude.
But I think
Marvin's got some chompers on him, dude.
Yeah, he does. But I think also...
He looks like he bought extra teeth and brought both sets.
I think also Israel's game has come a long way.
He has, but...
And I'm sure Marvin has too, but... Well,
yeah, Marvin's game's unbelievable. Like, he's able to mix everything up at a level at his weight that we don't normally see at that weight. Mm-hmm. Like he does like what Usman and them do at 170, but at 185. And that's a big
I think
boy.
Israel does. I think Israel can move that way too, though.
I mean, he can, but that's not his game. His game is picking you apart. It's
While
not
moving though,
pressuring you like Usman and them will wrestle you on the cage, pull down or take down, and then let you get back up and then wrestle
take
you
down again.
Strikes like they're like a mix between a wrestler and Nate Diaz. It's like putting that together because Nate Diaz will just pepper you with strikes and just not let you breathe.
Yeah.
Also clowning you at the same time. But so if you were a betting man, who are your picks for the three? Like money, not heart, money.
Money, I'm going Leon. I'm going Davison. I'm going Izzy.
You're all left. You're all left table. And I could not fault you for that. Yeah. That would be a good parlay. You probably wouldn't win much.
No, you'd have to put like $1,000 down to win something.
Yeah.
Or win a good amount.
I have to say.
But honestly, the parlays are the way to go. Just because you have that. Even if they are fucking all favorites.
Would you rather parlay? Or would you rather bet individual bets on underdogs?
Individual bets on underdogs.
Yeah, because you would win more, right?
Win more,
yeah. Now, can you explain betting to me real quick?
We do this every time.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm playing. Secretly, my heart's broken because I was really wanting you to explain betting to me, but that's fine. But we'll just wrap this episode.
He's like, I guess I got to go watch Spec.
But shout out to the 75 people we shouted out on this episode.
Shout-outs. I'm probably going to remember more on the next episode, too, that I forget.
Oh, yeah, that's fine, dude. Like, I had a thing I wanted to talk to you about, but the vibe just wasn't for that, and that vibe was earlier today, and that's fine.
It's okay. Vibes change.
But
you know what?
Good
vibes, baby.
Vibe check?
Good ones.
Good ones.
We out here.
This just in? We got good vibes.
We got good vibes.
Hell yeah. So
the vibes are good.
The vibes are good, my guy.
All right. Well, fuck yeah. Let's get the fuck out of here. We appreciate you listening, hanging out. We love all you guys.
Hell yeah.
And we will fucking see you later.
We love you guys.
Yee.